In this episode, we continue our epic journey through Jerusalem. Share the wonders as we commune with nature in one of the most unforgettable dining experiences. Discover that there's a lot more in this top wine-producing region than just grapes. And visit two of the most sacred sites in the city. Part 2 of our journey, Dine Out Along the Road, Israel. That is so good. Every town, every city has its hot spots and hidden gems. Join us as we travel the back roads and the main highways, sharing the untold stories behind the food, drink, culture, and notable people that make up these unique treasures. Come on, let's dine out along the road. Fun and funky with a contagious energy, Crave is not your ordinary kosher restaurant. It has quickly become one of the hottest restaurants in Jerusalem's Mahane Yehuda market, attracting huge crowds with their graffiti decor, nightly music, an eclectic menu that pays respect to the worldwide street food scene. Tacos, hamburger sliders, hot dogs, bean bowls. Chef Todd Aarons artfully elevates simple dishes to sensuous new levels. Tell me a little bit about your food. I mean, this is like elevated comfort food, man. It's a whole different experience. You know, I'm from California, so nachos and yeah. These nachos are off the hook. What is the little salsa on top? That is really delicious.
So we actually do, everything here is kosher. We do our own cheese. It's a vegan-based product, vegetable-based product. Nutritional yeast is a big component that gives that extra bit of like,
nachos and beer, I mean, is that the classic comfort food of all time? I've been staring at you, Ruben.
This is something you gotta try.
Yeah.
This is very strong flavors. The pastrami, the kimchi, the truffle mayo. It just, you need something to balance it out. Now you're fighting for the next bite. You gotta take another bite now.
That is outstanding, outstanding. There's a spiciness to it.
Yes.
There's just a soft crunch. Oh yeah.
Not your average Reuben. Growing up, obviously, on Asian food, growing up on Spanish food, Mexican food. Yeah. This fusion of Korean flavor is really inspiring in many levels. And figuring that there's got to be a way to do this stuff to a kosher and make just a fun place.
Yeah. I'm looking at these tacos. Yeah, these look amazing. These speak to me. These speak to me.
I remember, I think one of the times I was at San Diego State spring break, I think we ended up in San Felipe. And I remember eating fish tacos out of someone's backyard, I think it was. But they were simple, delicious. We're doing our own corn tortillas.
Yeah, I mean, the restaurant business is tough, man. It's a 24/7 job. There's a lot of complications to it. You got to be married to it. What keeps you going all
I think for me, it's got to be fun, first of all. If the gig's not fun, you won't be able to get up and do it every day. I want to bring like happiness to the world. I want to fix the world. Food just breaks down all walls.
Yeah, it is, man. It's the vessel and the connected point for all of us. Tell me a little bit about kosher. Sometimes that can be a challenge for a restaurant at times.
Yes.
But you really celebrate that and elevate it to a whole different level. How do you do that here?
It's not easy. A lot of research and trial and error, but it seems to be working.
It's working on this sandwich, man.
Right?
This is delicious. Oh, God.
We have a vegan cheese on that actually kind of puts it all together. I don't think being kosher means that you have to sacrifice what you eat.
Yeah.
Okay, we're not doing pork bacon. We'll do lamb bacon. Do lots of different things out there. You have to be creative.
I love the vibe and the design of the restaurant. It's got a great energy.
That was the budget, man. We just ran out of money. And as we say in Yiddish, for bringing. It's where a group of people come together and like just hang out. Yeah.
What's next for you?
I know you like to find these cozy places, but I want to give this energy all over the place. I think if we can put this all over the place, it would be kind of cool. But as they say, man plans and God laughs. We'll see what happens, what's in store.
Yeah. Look, I'll drink to that.
Yeah.
L'chaim. Yeah, delicious. Really an honor to meet you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
As we do here, we hug it out.
Yeah, right on.
We hug on this side.
Yeah.
Heart to heart.
All right, here we go. The Wailing Wall, known as the Western Wall, is a surviving section of the wall which in ancient time formed a part of the enclosure of Herod the Great's temple near the Holy of Holies. Today, Jews and people of all religions, believing that they have the ear of God, go to the wall for prayer and religious lament. Far from the beaten path exists a place of total peace and serenity. Goats with the Wind Farm and Restaurant, cradled within the secluded beauty of the rolling hills of Galilee. This organic goat farm radiates a definite commune-like quality. A passion project for owners Amnon and Delilah, this eco-friendly, fully sustainable farm also offers guests a dining experience they soon won't forget. Their food exemplifies the farm-to-table creed, offering a fixed organic menu that features vibrantly delicious salads prepared with seasonal vegetables from the garden, a variety of hot and cold goat cheeses paired with rustic homemade bread and olive oil, and farm-made wine further complements the meal. A leisurely step back in time, Goats with the Wind is a well-deserved respite for both body and soul.
The halloumi cheese.
Oh, yeah, that's what I wondered.
It's with our olive oil.
Oh, wow.
Voila, and it's
Wow.
from goat milk.
Toda, Dalia. This is goat cheese.
This is halloumi that is, oh my gosh, it's the best.
In an atypical environment.
Quite
So here you have bread that's made by a friend of us in your
Thank
spot.
you.
Wow, I feel like I'm in Swiss Family Robinson's treehouse, only in Israel. I can honestly tell you, I don't know that I've tasted a better cheese.
Yum.
If you have the courage to come down that dirt road, you're going to experience something majestic. Wow.
This is the hot cheese,
Oh my
which
God.
is the Isabella. Isa in Hebrew, it's goat. Bella is bell, so it's from the beautiful goat.
So this is better eaten by itself.
Yeah, it's a little bit salty cheese.
Wow. By itself. This is incredible.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. They made that. Here.
We have here labane with olive oil from the farm.
Wow.
Here. Thank you. So I can put it here.
So that about. Wow.
This is the salty sour salad.
Oh
Okay.
my
So
gosh.
it's salty and sour.
Toda, Dalia.
Oh, just gorgeous. Look at how colorful that is.
Look at this cheese. Come on.
Wow.
This is like an impressionist painting.
That is delicious. This is not food, this is art. This is delicious. Wow.
It's a vanguard.
Partially delicious.
Vanguard.
Here is sweet tomato.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Man. Wow. Ridiculous.
I like this a lot.
Haven't you get this?
Eggplant
Yes.
of the Sultan, of the king.
Oh,
the
Sultan.
Sultan's eggplant.
Wow. That's fresh, grilled, embedded with those fresh vegetables.
Situated at the foot of the Mount of Olives, The Garden of Gethsemane is one of the most sacred places in Jerusalem. It is where Jesus prayed on the night of his arrest before his crucifixion. Continuing to be a tranquil haven used for reflection, the garden remains home to groves of ancient olive trees, some reported to date back 2,000 years. A church is located next to the garden, which enshrines a section of the bedrock where Jesus was said to have prayed. Funding for this church came from all around the world, earning it its familiar name of Church of All Nations. Known for its Merlot and Chardonnay, Clos de Gat Winery is in Israel's premier winemaking region, the Judean Hills. Critically acclaimed, the winery relies on the vineyard's natural yeast for the fermentation process, imparting greater layers of complexity to the wines, completing the uniqueness of its terroir. Once operated in biblical times, the ruin now pays tribute to the ancient art of winemaking. This is a Israeli wine experience. The vineyards in the background, watching peacocks just running through the fields. There's no noise but the sound of nature. This is absolutely beautiful, Odette.
It's one of the really only estate wineries we have that is considered 100% estate. Everything grown on site, everything produced here, nothing's shipped, nothing's taken anywhere else. It's all down here, the cellar below. It's a really relaxing place to sit and have some wine.
What makes the Judean Hill wine region special in its own?
Okay, so first of all, a lot of limestone, and that limestone affects the wine. And maybe we should, you know.
You should try some.
Yeah. Well, this is the Chardonnay, and it's won awards all over the world, including Chardonnay Decanter of the Year. For the region, for the whole Mediterranean region.
I haven't usually been a big Chardonnay person. I love Cabernet, but it is an outstanding wine. This is fantastic. I mean, we're on some ancient ground. I mean, there's a wine press back there that's over 3,000 years. How long has wine making and grape growing been going on in this region?
As long as there was the Holy Temple in Jerusalem, and that's been around, that was around, you know, the city of David 3,000 years ago. Wine was being produced in order to take sacramental wine to the Holy Temple. And that ancient wine press is about 2,800 years old.
How about we try some of that Merlot?
Yeah.
We're in Merlot region. Let's go try some of that.
Yeah. We're on it. You know, the one thing that we haven't found the pairing for is hummus.
Hummus.
There's no wine that pairs with hummus.
Yes.
Beer.
Yeah.
Pairs with hummus.
I think so too. I think so too.
But not wine.
Yeah.
But don't tell anybody.
Yeah.
Because that'll ruin our business.
No. This is really good. Really good. Very smooth. Not a lot of tannins on the back end.
It'll come around.
Yeah.
It'll come around in 2 to 3 years.
Yeah.
It's going to go to sleep and it's going to come around. This is a 2015.
Yeah, this is a great appetizer wine to sit down, like you said, with some oysters and some shrimp and just relax with some good friends, right?
Okay, well, we're going to taste a little something with it.
You are the best host ever, Odette. So what kind of cheese is that?
So it's interesting. I'm going to let you taste it.
Okay.
And then you're going to tell me what you think.
Okay. I've never quite seen this before. It's not goat cheese.
No.
It has a little finish like goat cheese. Is it sheep's cheese?
It's all vegan. There's no cheese here.
Wow, you're kidding me. That's delicious. Yeah. Wow.
So this is a Syrah, and this has been our highlight wine for a long time. We really feel the Syrah here sticks out, and it does.
And it has the tannins I like towards the back end there. I really like that. Very smooth, not overpowering.
We've discovered, like any other place, when a tourist comes to, thank you very much. When a tourist comes to France, is he going to want to taste Spanish wine? Generally not.
Yeah.
So suddenly we're realizing that the tourist industry here, when they come and they go to a restaurant, they're not looking to taste, you know, a great Italian wine. They want to taste a great Israeli wine.
Right. These are 3 amazing wines. It's amazing. L'chaim.
L'chaim.
Isanis Kassise, a Jerusalem basketball legend, is often referred to as the Michael Jordan of Israeli basketball. Isa has also served as the guide to Prince William and protected Pope Francis on his visit to the Holy Land. It was an honor to have Isa show us some of the historical sites, which included a private tour of the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. How blessed am I to get a chance to tour one of the greatest cities in the world with Jerusalem's basketball legend.
Thank you very much.
It's so nice to be with you.
It's my honor to have you, to be in Jerusalem, especially in the old city, in the Holy Land.
One of the things that I am so impressed is the food from different cultures and different things. What is your favorite? What are your favorite foods here?
Falafel and hummus.
Of course.
When I travel outside the country, I will say, oh, I miss falafel. I want to go eat anti-Jerusalem bread.
Yes.
They call it kaik.
Kaik. I'm honored to be here with you. I can't wait to try your food.
Our pleasure to have you in Jerusalem, and especially in the old city of Jerusalem.
Awesome. This building is 700
years old.
How did you find it?
Well, it's our family house.
Oh.
It's the Kassisia family.
Okay.
We used to have a tiles factory, which is 120 years old, and we used to do this kind of tiles factory. This is like my grandfather handmade.
Oh my gosh, beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful.
And the aim of why I open Santa House here is to bring the joy and happiness and love and peace to the Holy Land.
Amazing.
This is my aim.
That's it. You have, how many children come through here?
Around 7,000 kids last year.
Wow. How old is the church?
It's built like in the 4th century, 326.
Wow. Tell me what this portion is of the Church of the Holy Sepulchre.
Actually, we are going now to the Golgotha. Yes. Golgotha is where Jesus was crucified.
Yes.
Please.
The mount of his crucifixion.
Exactly.
That would be the exact location of where the original cross.
And the Golgotha, it's nice to also have another blessing. Exactly. God bless you to be in Jerusalem.
Thank you, Isa. How many people come through the church? Do you know on a...
Last year, 3 million.
3 million people.
All around the world.
Yeah.
It's not for me, not for you, for everybody in the world. As a holy place, and everybody are welcome to come to Jerusalem. Yes. And God bless everybody.
God bless you, Isa.
God bless,
God bless you. Zuni, described as a bistro, cafe, and bar, is one of those unique discoveries that just makes your day. Located in a century-old building in downtown Jerusalem, Zuni offers a trendy, casual vibe within its dark wood decor. Its food has been described as beauty on the plate, heaven on the taste buds, with a huge menu that offers something for everyone. Open 24/7, Zuni is perfect for an intimate dinner, afternoon business lunch, or just catching up with old friends over drinks. Jimmy, where are we? This is like the coolest, hippest part of Jerusalem. You know, I just love the energy and the vibe. It's kind of bohemian. It looks new and fresh. We're just finished walking to the Via Dolorosa, an historic part of the city, seeing the Western Wall, and then you come to this place. This is amazing. Not only that, with some great French toast. There's probably nothing that you've talked about more this whole trip than this French toast. It's like, wait till you taste the French toast. Wait till you taste the French toast.
It's unique. I mean, I'm French toast for me was always with syrup and butter.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I've never really been the lignite berry and creme fraiche.
Yeah.
But the bread they make fresh and the way they prepared it, it's unique. And I just love it. And it's one of the things, one of the places I love to bring people when they come to Jerusalem after hours.
I mean, you talk about the bread is completely unique, but the lingonberry with the creme fraiche, that combination, usually don't see that in this kind of cuisine. It's usually in Danish or Swedish, and it really kicks up the flavor. It's super delicious. How do you discover them? You know, I could do that in California pretty easily, but where do you find them?
I've always been that I love to go discover the town, not with a map, but by just getting out and walking around, taking buses, learning the bus routes. Like we were kidding today about how I drive in the city of Jerusalem. You know, I just like to get out and oh, this is the dead end. Oh, this is the dead end. And just kind of, you know, find my way around the city. In that process, you discover the city.